address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue, better known as Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC North. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. And they are by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
At the 31-yard line.
Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Love. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. The 47-yard line.
And they certainly don't waste any time getting him involved. And we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan. But if this is a sign of things to come, he could be in store for a big game.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Packers.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I think the back just needs to be a little bit more decisive in the run game, and not everything is always going to be perfectly blocked, Mike. There's times where you just have to say, okay, let's pick up a couple yards and just keep this ball going forward.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 14-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Out to the Dobbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Love. That is caught to the goal line and in. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Green Bay. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball, it's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, they coming out on top.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Throwing on second down. Goff was brought down that far to bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Laporta in motion. From the gun on third down, it's gone. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Alabama speedster Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line. The Packers offense going to take over now for the second time. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll motion the slot man right. Throw to the right spot. It is caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Love. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time.
In a 4th down.
And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Well, they couldn't start the game with 2 straight scoring drives. Much better job by the defense after some struggles on the opening drive. Coming out, forcing a stop, and now let's see if their offense can go out and even this up.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll go play action with Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll run the draw with, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. And that is incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
On fourth down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. Just what the punters hope, taken right at the 10-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments, have had no answers thus far.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
In motion, it's Golden. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Love. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and Laporta in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
First down, Lions.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
On the jet sweep, here comes William. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 11. Now, Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Goff to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Jameson Williams. It's a gain of 10. First down, Detroit.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Gives it to Gibbs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And the Lions.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Gibbs.
Gibbs, the ball carrier.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Tight end on.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. Raymond going to return it, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Third and 10. To throw is gone. Now he'll air one out. And he'll take it on in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Lions.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Packers 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Williams now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. To the line of scrimmage, that's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Love. This one. Up top for Dobbs. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Moving to his left. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Love to throw. That is into the hands of Wicks. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught at Savion Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
This is a great example of why teams continue to spend draft capital on interior defensive linemen. It's an investment that we see play out week in and week out across the NFL. Great example here.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Pushed out to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Packers.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and
That's just
12
bad timing by the
15-yard
offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
On 2nd down, Love. And a good job rallying to the football, holding him just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Makes the score Lions 14, Packers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense getting set to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
On 2nd down, Goff. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
A fair catch called for and taken in, although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out.
Automatic 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing here is Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Jack Fox now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Love to throw it on first down. This one, up top for Dobbs. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. The Lions call their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down. From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Is taken at his own 30. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Lions offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. First and 10. Here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on second down. Goff over the middle. He's got St. Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down. Laporta in motion. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there. And a gain of 6. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's second and 3 to go. Laporta in motion. A second down throw for Goff. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable and a bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw.
Isaac to Slaw. A gain of 7. First down, Detroit.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Lions, first down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Laporta in motion. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Oh! They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Lions.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind them, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Now Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Goff hooking up with his tight end Laporta, and they give the Lions the first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 34-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Goff. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
The coverage by Javon Bullard.
It is 3rd and long. Goff to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
And a Lions first down.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Throwing, Goff. In trouble, and down he goes. Xavier McKinney, the Pro Bowler, able to find a path to the quarterback, and he comes up with a sack.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will extend their 3rd quarter lead. So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard
The Packers
line.
offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Back to throw is Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Running is Jacobs. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down. First and
It just
10
seems
at
like every
the
time this guy
39-yard
touches the
line.
ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6.
Brings up
Second down.
and 4.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10
A running back that can be
35-yard
used in the
line.
passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Love. Go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Love. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 15-yard line.
2nd and inches. Here's Jacobs. And the Packers have got a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
A gain of
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Here's Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Love. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers are able to get it back within a score. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, yeah. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Gibbs. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
First down, Lions.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Here's Goff. He keeps it himself.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches him looking elsewhere and allows him to get upfield and make this 3rd down a lot more manageable.
3rd down and 3. Laporta in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
First and goal.
It is a big play there for the Lions. 53 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here comes the jet sweep. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Here's Goff. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
I can only imagine what went through his head as that play developed and he realized his guy was one-on-one with a safety. That's a complete mismatch on paper and even more so on the field. And once he sees it, he's going to attack it, and they come away with the touchdown.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. Good play action with Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and
10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love. Out quickly to Dobbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
On second down, Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Desperation time now setting here in the fourth quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
He was brought down by Al-Qadin Mohammed. He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Love to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. He was covered by Brian Branch.
Packers set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On the ground, this is Gibbs. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
At the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Laporta in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll work forward for a yard. That's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. 2 yards on the play. First down, Detroit.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's across the 40, close to a first down, as the tackle's made at the 41-yard line.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He is going to have a Lions first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on third and inches.
First down.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Brought down back at the 38-yard
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. The All-Madden's only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
Cooper on the stop. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Goff. Going for it all. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now Love. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a first down.
It's a gain of 16
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
On first down, it's Love. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. That's right side and brought in by Williams. pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
That's good for a Green Bay.
That's what they call a big dagger route. It's about 10, 15 yards where you just round off your outside foot and rip into the middle of the field, and they executed it to perfection, and they're able to move the chains.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, that pass. Ball's incomplete.
It almost seemed to me before the snap, Mike, that the quarterback was expecting man coverage, and then after the snap, the defense fell into zone, and it just completely mixed them up. You can see he's staring down his receiver, and frankly, I think he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Packers.
Green Bay Packers.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike, and it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A second down throw for Love. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Goff to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Laporta in motion. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. He's up the sideline to the 25. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
Williams in motion. He'll go play action with Goff. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 7. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
The 41, 8-yard pickup. First down, Detroit.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
It's a toss play left to Gibbs. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Mike, typically speaking, the job of the defensive end on outside run plays is to set the edge of the defense, make everything try to cut back in. But in this case, he does a great job of actually stringing this play out sideways. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Williams in motion. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.